Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the opening bell. I'm Ashley Reeve, you guys. What's going to be important for us here before we get started? Remember, the information we're going to be discussing is opinion. Please don't construe this as advice in any way. All right, let's get started with today's opening bell session. Very interesting end of the week, guys. We're seeing a dollar, I beg your pardon, a US dollar strength that has dominated the week. Federal Reserve is a bit uncertain there, and geopolitical tensions are ahead. What we're seeing here is that the Federal Reserve minutes showed a lot of the policymakers are divided. Some are still open to further rate hikes if the inflation stays elevated. But strong U.S. economic data, reinforced the higher for longer narrative. So pushing the dollar higher and pressuring commodities and risk assets. Now, what this means for us as traders is the dollar still, or the dollar strength really remains the key driver right now. As long as the U.S. data stays firm, U.S. dollar dips may be bought. All right. The gold and silver that you guys love trading so much, which I can agree to, are supported by geopolitical risks at this point in time. All right. But the upside will be limited. When I say limited, I mean that the dollar is the only reason, the strength in the dollar is the only reason why the gold will not go up. Because at this point in time, gold as a whole is bullish. All right. So we might see some more gains today, which would be phenomenal in my opinion. All right. The copper remains under pressure. The commodity currencies like AUD, USD, the NZD, USD, they're a bit vulnerable. Look at AUD, USD here. They're a bit vulnerable because the dollar is firm. So you're seeing the dollar's trying to come down, but the Aussie is holding. So it's a really mixed week, guys. It's not really a week where we can say, listen, this is, what happened, or this is exactly this. And many of the guys should know is that the mixture or the consolidated or the expansion of the consolidation is due to the fact that the Chinese is not involved in the market this week. They are celebrating the Lunar New Year, it's their New Year. And that is a very big point there. All right, because they're not buying gold, because they're not buying the copper, they're not buying all the metals used in manufacturing. We're seeing that it's not really moving as much, which tells you about the power that these guys actually have, and it should not be underestimated. All right, it should not be underestimated. So at this point in time, we're seeing a mixed closure. Look at the US 30 also just consolidating. Yes, some moves with the US Open yesterday, or during the New York session. But it's not really something that one says, listen, there is movement to a specific direction. You can see if you look at the US 30, even from a higher time frame perspective, the 8-hour look, it's just consolidating. There's not really big moves here at this point in time. So we're closing off the week a little bit mixed, a little bit consolidated, a little bit flat, range bound really. So it's going to be very interesting. And I really want to say this to the guys. Please watch when the Chinese come back. All right, watch it, because that's going to be a key point in your trading journey as well. You're going to start to see how global money actually moves with which key players. All right. And then obviously, guys, if you have not opened up an account with us, you can visit www.tdmarkets.com. You can also email us at care@tdmarkets.com. Don't forget that. It will be good. It will be good for you guys to get in so you can understand a bit more of the detail that we are teaching our guys and exposing them to. All right. Remember, everything is about how do you apply? How can you get great output? How can you, create a revenue stream out of the financial markets? And so we provide education that gives you techniques and a lot of content that can help you, begin to streamline a framework for yourself. All right. But that's it from me here. 20th of February, guys. Short month. We actually at the end of it. We got about 8-9 days left. One more week. It's gone pretty quick. And so at the end of Feb, beginning of March, watch out. Watch out with regards to the lunar year. All right, watch out what's actually happening there. I'm sorry, man. Maybe turn yourself up there a little bit there, Pete. I am blasting on my side over here. All right, I'm blasting on my side over here. All right. So guys, check out the end of the week. Make sure that you guys see what China does when they do come back. It's going to be a very, very interesting one. All right. A very, very interesting one to see when they start to inject money into the into the financial markets again by buying, so that they can manufacture, and by doing that, they obviously have a lot of output there. All right. So, guys, that's it here. The opening bell for the 20th of February. Ashley Reeve, guys. I'm signing out. Have a good weekend. See you guys next week. Ciao, ciao.